What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've made a tier list with you guys. And it's a beautiful Sunday morning here in Minnesota. I don't have my cereal yet, but I'm going to get some. I have some Fruity Pebbles in the cupboard that I'm about to eat right now. So I just was thinking what better time to make a breakfast cereal tier list with you guys. I know you guys have probably seen this a million times before on YouTube, but that's the thing. These are subjective. Like my list is going to be way different than whoever's list that you saw, and that list is going to be way different than whoever else's list that you saw. So that's what's so cool about tier lists, in my opinion. So yeah, this is the breakfast cereal tier list. This is just going off of strictly my opinion. I know you guys might have a lot of different thoughts about this. People get pretty into their cereal choices. So yeah, people are pretty serious when it comes to their breakfast cereal choice. But this is going to be strictly my opinion, how I feel about all of these cereals here. And if I haven't tried one of these cereals on the list, I'm just going to put it in the D probably. But yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna go through the list and rank these in whatever order I feel. Kind of maybe share a few words on why I put it in the rank that I did. So yeah, let's get started. All right, Apple Jacks. I haven't had Apple Jacks in a really long time, but the last time that I had them, I remember them being like really good. I remember like the old commercial with like the cinnamon like stick guy like running from the apple guy, like these two. You guys probably can't see, they're really small on the box there, but yeah, that was a legendary commercial for this cereal. So, and it did taste really good, like with some ice cold milk in a big bowl. Shit, this one's really hard already. I don't know. It's been a while. Like we should have the all of these cereals here to try as we're going through them because it's been a while since I've had Apple Jacks, but I do remember them being really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them as a A. Now there's not gonna be any specific order of the ones that are in each category. Like if they're in A, I just feel like they're an A, you know. Okay, so that's Apple Jacks. One sec. Alright, guys, see? As you can see, I'm still in my pajamas. My Jack Skellington Nightmare Before Christmas pajamas. It's early Sunday morning, so I thought perfect time to make a cereal tier list with you guys. And I do have my cereal now with me. I got some Fruity Pebbles. Well, this is like the generic brand from like Target, but it all tastes the same, am I right? And I got some ice cold milk. You guys might think I'm weird, but some cereals I actually think are better dry, and like it's best to like eat with some milk, like to drink. Some cereals I just find get soggy way too quickly, and it's like only a minute passes until you have like a big soggy mess of cereal in your bowl. Specifically with like this cereal, like it gets soggy really quickly, so I like eating it dry with a glass of milk. That's just what I like doing, guys, but um, I'm sorry if you think I'm like sacrilegious for doing that, but that's just not with all cereals, just like with cereals that get soggy really fast. I like crispy, crunchy cereal. I'm sorry. All right, going to this next one. This is the Boo Berry cereal that comes out around like Halloween time. So we're gonna be seeing these soon because it is becoming fall fairly quickly here. Um, but Boo Berry, I don't gravitate towards this one more than I gravitate towards like Count Chocula because Count Chocula is like Biss. Um, Count Chocula is like always my first pick, but I think I have tried this one before and it is pretty solid. Um, it is pretty solid, but I do like Apple Jacks more, so I'm gonna put it as a B, maybe high C, low B, if that makes any sense. Let's go C. I'll put it at C. Again, this is just my opinion. I like Count Chocula more. I'm sorry. All right, getting into the Captain Crunches. It looks like we got the original Captain Crunch cereal. It's pretty solid. And as we all know, this cereal, there is a danger of injuring the roof of your mouth while eating the Captain Crunch cereals. Doesn't matter which Captain Crunch cereal, all of them you have that risk, okay, of injuring the roof of your mouth. But aside from that fact, it is pretty solid. This is the original. I like how crispy, like the pieces of cereal, is in the original. But is it better than the peanut butter or the crunch berries or the all berries? I don't know. Um, Shit, I'm taking way too long with all of these. This is gonna be like an hour long. I apologize, but I'm trying to give you guys the most accurate like tier list that I could bring you guys. So I'm gonna put it on C. Same with Blueberry. Yeah, Crunch Berries though is a different story. This cereal is freaking delicious. Like I always get the off-brand version from Target, or I get the actual version when it's on sale. Yeah, I'm like a cheapskate, but um, I freaking love Crunch Berries. This might be an S, guys. I'm putting Crunch Berries in S. There is that risk of like hurting your mouth and it turns like your shit like weird colors. I'm sorry, that's too much information, but we all know it, guys, okay? I'm keeping it a buck. It turns your shit weird colors because of all the different color of crunch berries, but it's freaking delicious. So I don't care. I'm putting it as S. I don't care. This one I don't think I've had. I don't know what does that say? Oh, sprinkled sprinkled donut crunch. I've never had that, but I'd be down to try that sometime. That sounds pretty good. They have all these different types that I've never heard of now, like donut, and they should make a powdered donut. Like I think oh, they do have that cereal right here. I haven't tried that either, so I might as well put that there. But I'm down to try that. I'm down to fuck with that sometime too. Except I like the frosted donuts of these better, like the chocolate donuts. Ooh, with some milk. I always dip them in some milk, and like it makes the inside like all soft. It's so good, man. It's so good. But all right. Next on the list, we got Oops All Berries. Now, I'm kind of indifferent about this cereal because I think the original Crunch Berries is like way better than like the Oops All Berries. I don't really like it being like all berries, you know. I like it where in this cereal, like the Crunch Berries are like a delicacy, you know, because you have to pick them out of all of the other plain cereal that doesn't taste as good. So when you do get a Crunch Berry in the normal Crunch Berry cereal, it like I don't know, tastes better in a way because they aren't all Crunch Berries, if that makes sense. But Oops All Berries, you know, is a good cereal because people do love those Crunch Berries like more than the normal pieces of Captain Crunch. Um, but I don't know, man. I like the normal Captain Crunch berries better than all berries. Just because I like the mix of the normal with the berries. I'm sorry. I know you guys might feel different, but I don't know. I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here. I like this next one better than Oops All Berries. I like Peanut Butter Crunch a lot more than Oops All Berries and the original Captain Crunch. So, um, okay. Shit, where should I put it though? I know it's gonna be above a C. So I know it's gonna be above a C. Let's go A. I feel like it's an A. I feel like it's like the same as Apple Jacks, in my opinion. Like I feel like I fuck with them the same amount. So it's going on an A. In my opinion. All right, Cheerios. Cheerios. I'm kind of indifferent about as well. Like my grandparents like always eat Cheerios in the morning with like bananas and like strawberries, like exactly how you see it here. So it can be really good if you like mix it with something like some fruit, like as I said. One sec. But I know you guys aren't reaching for the Cheerios first out of all of these. So if you had to choose between all of these, I know you guys aren't gravitating towards the Cheerios first. So that's cap. That's just straight cap. But it can be pretty good. I like frosted Cheerios a lot. These are freaking fire. Um, Normal, I'm gonna have to go with just right here, bro. C. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, yeah. Maybe even a tier below. I don't know. Uh, I rarely ever eat normal Cheerios, bro. Like, usually it's like Honey Nut or something. Like, not just the normal. These aren't even Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios smack, but I don't know. Normal, I'm gonna have to go there, bro. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with just like normal Cheerios and shit. Chocolate Cheerios, I fuck with. I've actually had chocolate Cheerios. I feel like I'm biased because anything chocolate I'll like fuck with because I'm a chocoholic. Um, but yeah, these are pretty good, bro. Chocolate Cheerios. Let's give it a B. Actually, I don't know, bro. I feel like this is on the same tier as these. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on a C still. We still have yet to get our first B cereal, in my opinion. God, I have a fucking hair in my mouth. All these damn cat hairs in the air and shit. But alright, Frosted Cheerios. As I was saying, I'm a pretty big fan of Frosted Cheerios. Um, they're really good dry or in some milk, so they're pretty versatile. And they help your cholesterol. Um, but being so sugary, I can't really see them being that healthy for you. But Frosted Cheerios are fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. I almost want to put them on an A, but um, let's see. It's between A or B. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna put them on B. I'm gonna put them on B. Frosted Cheerios, our first B. Let's go. Um, the next one's Chex cereal. I haven't really fucked with any of the Chex cereal, to be honest. Let's take a look at it though. I think it's blueberry, cinnamon, and just rice, the normal. No way I would mess with this, the normal. Um, the blueberry, maybe. I'm still gonna put it here because I've never had any of these, but and the cinnamon would actually probably be pretty good. But just like the life, is life on here? Oh, it is. Dude, the cinnamon life actually smacks. Um, what the hell is that? Anyways, we'll get to it, but I have no idea what that is. Chips Ahoy cereal. I've never seen this cereal. I'm kind of surprised they would make such. Actually, no, I'm not surprised they would make such an unhealthy cereal. I mean, this isn't the first time we've seen cookies in a cereal. Um, there's like Kooky Crisp. Is Kooky Crisp on this list? Oh, there it is. Yep, that's the first like actually like cookie cereal that I've ever seen where I'm like, oh my god, it can't get any more unhealthy than this cereal. um, but yeah, that cereal is pretty good too. But Chips Ahoy, I haven't had this one, sadly. I'd be down to try it in a video or something. We should just like try all of these cereals in a video at some point, like giant cereal taste test or some shit. No, we could like taste the cereals and then see if we could guess them correctly, like how Soda Poppin' and Asmongold did with like soda. We can do it with like cereal. That'd be pretty fun. But alright, Cinnabon cereal. What the hell? This is another cereal I had no idea existed. But I love Cinnabon and I'd be 100% down to try that cereal. I kind of want to go across the street to Target and get it right now. That's the best way to eat this cereal, bro. I'm sorry. Just put some cereal in your mouth, followed by a drink of milk. So it's the perfect ratio. You know, nothing gets soggy. Everything's crispy, fresh, tastes delicious. Like, that is the best way to eat some cereals, bro. I'm convinced. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, guys. It's freaking delicious. I need another bite. I'm gonna be ranking this Fruity Pebbles pretty high. I fuck with Fruity Pebbles. Mm. Perfect every time. You have that control of how much milk you put in your mouth with the cereal. You get the perfect bite every time. Alright, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is fucking delicious. Easily one of my favorite cereals in the world. It's freaking amazing. Like, have you guys ever met anyone who doesn't like CTC cereal? Like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is freaking goated. Like, This is going straight at the top. S. Scoot over, Crunch Berries. There's a new sheriff in town. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man, amazing. It's just so like sugary and delectable and freaking mouth-watering, man. Wish I had some right now, to be honest. And those breakfast cereal bars of Cinnamon Toast Crunch are amazing as well. You don't really have that risk of hurting your mouth as much. It's just all around a good cereal. I think cinnamon is just a great flavor profile when it comes to breakfast cereal and like breakfast items. So yeah, top tier cereal for sure. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't think anyone disagrees with that. Cocoa Puffs. I've ate a shit ton of Cocoa Puffs in my day growing up. When I was a kid, it used to be my favorite cereal. I still really like it today. I love how it turns the milk like all chocolatey, like pretty much into some chocolate milk, which I like more than normal like cereal milk. That's just like really sweet or like fruity. Again, because I'm a chocoholic and I love everything chocolate, so Cocoa Puffs, I'm gonna score pretty high, man. I like Cocoa Puffs still. Is it S tier? Is it top tier? I don't know. It is pretty freaking good though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it on A, just 'cause I saw another chocolatey cereal. I think I would put ahead of Cocoa Puffs. That I think I just scrolled over accidentally. But okay, yeah, Count Chocula. I'm talking about Count Chocula. I was looking at this cereal. Um, I would put Cocoa Puffs at an S, but I do think Count Chocula is more worthy of an S, so I'm putting it at the top. Just 'cause those like marshmallows too, man, just put it over the top and just make it freaking delicious. Like it's so unhealthy and so bad for you, but you don't eat these cereals to like be healthy and like on a diet and shit. You eat them to indulge and like to feel like a kid again. And Count Chocula is freaking amazing, guys. Sorry, Cocoa Puffs. You would have had it, but your chocolatey Count Chocula counterpart is a little better in my opinion. So I'm sorry. Because Count Chocula also has the ability to turn your milk super chocolatey and delicious. So it also has that going for it. But yeah, those marshmallows too. I'm a big fan of marshmallows in cereal. It's like the best part, in my opinion, of cereals with marshmallows. Um, all right, yeah. Anyways, that's enough on Count Chocula and Cocoa Puffs. All right, Kooky Crisp, Kooky Crisp. Um, I love the commercial for this cereal too. I used to love seeing it growing up with like that wolf who's like obsessed with the Cookie Crisp. It's pretty good. I have had this cookie cereal before. It is pretty good. It's either A or B for me, guys. It's pretty solid. Would I put it on the same level as these though? It is pretty solid, guys. I mean, it's like miniature chocolate chip cookies. I mean, of course it's gonna be freaking amazing. Um, all right, I must want to put it here if I'm scrolling over this for so long. So I'm just gonna put it on an A. It's not that serious. It's just what I want to put it at initially right now. So I'm gonna put it on an A. It is freaking delicious. Cornflakes. I don't think I've ever had cornflakes to be honest. Pops. Oh my God. Bro, it's been like so like this is such a nostalgic freaking cereal for me, bro. Just like seeing those like silly little cartoons on it. I mean, seeing those like silly little commercials on it where they would like make the little people from the Pops and like give them voices and like a story and what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, did I like accidentally like play a video or something? Some music? That caught me off guard, but holy shit. Need more cereal. I'm glad I'm eating some cereal while making a cereal tier list. It's really making it come full circle, you know what I mean? It's really it's really making it hit right now. Mm. I swear, bro, try it. Try eating some cereal like that. Like some cereal that specifically like always gets soggy way too quickly. Just get a bowl of it dry with a glass of milk like nearby. Take a handful of it, pop it in, a little drink of milk to follow. You get the perfect ratio every single time. It's amazing. But anyways, Pops, very nostalgic cereal to me. I remember watching cartoons and the commercials for the cereal with my brother, probably on Saturday morning, while we're watching cartoons. But yeah, let's go off taste. We're here to judge the taste. So, where does it stack up on the tier list? To be honest, I remember Pops being like kind of like bland. Like they did have a little sweetness coating over them, but I don't know, bro. I wasn't the biggest fan of Pops, so I'm gonna have to put them on C. They did have a little sweetness to them, but I just remember there not being a whole lot of flavor, and like I just would want more sweetness every time I would eat it. Um, but it was pretty solid. I remember the pieces themselves being like really light and like airy, like they would float on top of the milk pretty easily. So yeah, there's that aspect of it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it a C because I don't know, I feel like there just could have been more like flavor and maybe more texture, more crunch or something. But yeah, not the worst cereal I've ever had, that's for sure. Um, all right, crack crackling oat bran. That sounds freaking disgusting. I've never had that, thankfully. Um, Eggo maple syrup cereal. Wow. That's crazy. I've never seen this cereal either. I'm definitely down to try this cereal as well. That sounds pretty good. They should make like the chocolate chip waffle cereal. I would definitely mess with that. Frankenberry. To be honest, I don't think I've ever had this one either. I'm sorry. Usually I either go for the Boo Berry or the Count Chocula when this season comes around. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put this one in D as well. This cereal is actually pretty gas. The French Toast Crunch. Um, just any of the Toast Crunch cereals freaking slap. I think they have like churros or something now too, but I haven't had that one, admittedly. But French Toast Crunch is pretty solid. I love how crispy and crunchy the peaches. I love how crispy the little pieces of French toast are. It tastes pretty freaking good. It's a little less like cinnamon sugary as Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it's a pretty nice flavor. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna put this one next to Frosted Cheerios in B. I think that fits pretty well. And yeah, the commercials are pretty hilarious for this cereal as well. So, um, yeah, it's actually a really good cereal. Pretty solid. Have nothing really bad to say about it. Yeah, I could go for a bowl of that right now as well. All right, Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops is a great cereal, man. Growing up, I've had plenty of bowls of Fruit Loops. It's like just another one. It's like just one you could reach for and you know what to expect. The flavor's always gonna deliver. There's not gonna be any surprises unless it's like stale or like expired. Then you might be in for a surprise. But I've definitely ate some expired Fruit Loops before, and they get like all chewy and shit. Like they don't even get super hard; they get like chewy when they get bad. But Fruit Loops are freaking delicious. I think this is a cereal where you pour yourself a big bowl with some milk, and you don't really have that risk of it getting soggy too quickly. In my experiences, like if you eat it within like 5 minutes, which most people normally eat bowls of cereal within 5 minutes, they aren't just letting it sit. I think you'll be good. Like the cereal will stay crispy and fresh and delicious, like as it's sitting in the milk. So I have to commend Fruit Loops for that reason. It stays crunchy, which I really like, and the fruity taste is like second to none. I mean, a bunch of cereals try copying like that fruity taste, but it will never be exactly like Fruit Loops, which I also gotta commend it for. Shit, is this a S, bro? I honestly think it might be S. Like, I love Fruit Loops, bro. You could eat the cereal dry on the go. Like, as I said, you could pour a big bowl of it with some milk and it still stays crunchy. Um, yeah, I'm putting it as S, bro. Like it's that good in my opinion. I love Fruit Loops. The cereal bars are amazing of Fruit Loops as well. Um, yeah, I even prefer it probably over Fruity Pebbles because this gets so soggy so quickly. Yeah, this is just a bigger piece of cereal. It has more substance to it, so it'll break down and get soggy, not as fast. So yeah, that's why I'm putting it as S. So fight me if you disagree. Um, all right, Frosted Flakes. I freaking love Frosted Flakes. Now it seems like I'm just getting cereals back to back that I love and can't really say anything bad about, but I love Frosted Flakes as well. Frosted Flakes do have the potential to get soggy pretty quickly, at least in my experience. So, but Frosted Flakes are so delicious, they usually don't even last that long in the milk anyways. They're already eaten before they have the chance to get soggy. So um, the cereal bars of the cereal are amazing. I love freaking Frosted Flakes. Like you eat it dry or in milk. It's very versatile. Like I love how crispy it is. I love the sugary coating. I'm gonna have to go. What's the hard one? Yeah, I gotta go with S. I gotta go with S with the Frosted Flakes, man. They are freaking great. Just like the motto, they're great. That Tony the Tiger says. And the commercials for Frosted Flakes are pretty good. They're always like sports, related. They're always encouraging people to get out there and be active. Um, Even though it's a pretty unhealthy cereal itself, but yeah, it's freaking delicious. So, what can I say? It's going in the S tier. We're we're mainly basing it off taste. So, all right, next we got Frosted Mini Wheats. I freaking another cereal that I freaking love. I love eating Frosted Mini Wheats dry. This is a cereal that, um, like almost all the time I eat dry. Like I never eat this cereal in milk. I don't think I ever have, bro, like eaten Frosted Mini Wheats with milk just because I love just eating them dry. Like it's so like I can't even picture myself eating these with milk. Like I could just see them like getting too soggy and stuff and like the little sugary part on top being the only like crunchy part left. But it always sucks when you get that piece that has like no frosting on it at all. And you're just like, what the heck, bro? Or it's just like all coated on the side of it and that's it. It's such an unsatisfying feeling, bro. And like the taste of those, like they don't taste good. It's just like straight wheats. Like if I wanted straight just wheats, I would buy that type of cereal. You know what I mean? And that part of it is pretty upsetting because there's like a decent amount of like pieces that barely have any frosting on it. It's like, okay, I bought frosted mini wheats, not just mini wheats. Like, and it does affect the taste a lot, which sucks. But if you get a good box where most of them are like frosted and really like sugary, then frosted mini wheats it smacks, bro. It freaking smacks. Think I'm gonna have to put it right here. With these cereals here, I think that fits pretty well. Um, I just think the A and S obviously are a little better and more consistent. That consistency issue, it's what really brings it down for me. Like if all of them were the same amount of frostiness and the consistency was there, this might be an S or for sure an A. So, all right, Golden Crisp. I don't know if I've ever had these. I know what these are. I've seen them on TV and everything. The cereal pieces actually look pretty good, but I can't say I've had these, unfortunately. Uh, Golden Grams though are frickin' fire. Like, shout out to all my Golden Gram people out there. Golden Grams are fire. Like, I love that like hint of like brown sugar or whatever it is. It's like a darker. The cereal's like darker, like it's cooked more, but it has that like cooked flavor. You know what I mean? That like brown sugar, like oat flavor, and it's like freaking amazing, bro. I love Golden Grams. Um, I'm gonna have to put it here as well, just because it's not the first cereal I'm reaching for, you know what I mean? But they are freaking amazing. So I think a B is pretty fair. You know, B still represents cereals that I mess with, you know. These are all really good to me. They're just not as good as the other ones. Simple as that. They're just not as good to me as the others. But Golden Grams, I love the frickin' breakfast cereal bars of Golden Grams. Like, that's like my top cereal bar, like flavor. I don't know, just like with the adhesive like marshmallow they use, it tastes so freaking good, like the combination. But yeah, Golden Grams are freaking fire. And with that yellow box, they stand out. You could always see it at the supermarket. Alright, what the hell is this? Gorilla Munch? Um, I'm sorry guys if this is fire, but I've never tried Gorilla Munch. I don't even know what brand that is or anything. Honey Bunches of Oats. This cereal is actually kind of gas. Like, I love like the crunchiness of it and like the crispiness of the oats and the nuts and the different things that are in it. But it seems pretty freaking healthy with all of the different ingredients on the inside. I couldn't even tell you all of the different components on the inside, but for how healthy that it's being marketed as, I think it tastes pretty good. I don't really know how healthy it actually is, but it tastes pretty good. They managed to have a good balance of great taste with being a little less shitty for you. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this right here, bro. It's not the first um, cereal I'm reaching towards, but you know it is. I gotta give it credit for being pretty good tasting and still a little better for you than the other choices. So in this category, just to reiterate, is either cereals I don't fuck with or cereals I haven't tried at all. So I think for now, I think right now it's just cereals I haven't tried at all. So that's how it's looking like right now. But Honeycomb. Okay, man, if you don't like Honeycomb, like just unsub to me right now. If you don't like honeycomb cereal, like we have a problem. Like, because honeycomb is freaking amazing. Like, just a little, it's not even like super sweet or anything. It's just like that hint honey taste is like just enough to make it freaking delectable. Um, Shit, honeycomb is either a S or a A, like instant S or A. I'm gonna have to go A. I think it's right on par with Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks and honeycomb I view as like pretty much the same quality and taste and like enjoyment level. So I'm putting it on an A. I think that's pretty fair. I feel bad putting all these like big wigs like on top with like Cap'n Crunch and Frosted Flakes and Fruit Loops, but hey, they have those big names for a reason, okay? People like them and they're freaking delicious. And Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like all the most popular ones, but I'm sorry, they have big names for a reason. People like them. Hold on, I need some more cereal. All this cereal talk makes me hungry. Matter of fact, guys, if you don't have a bowl of cereal right now, pause the video, go get yourself a bowl of cereal, and come back and resume watching the video. We all have to be on the same vibe. We all have to be the same energy right now. That is if you have cereal. Like you don't have to go get some if you don't have any, but I just thought why not? Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios are actually pretty good. Like that little hint of honey goes a long way for me when it comes to Cheerios. It's not the first thing I'm grabbing, obviously, but it is a lot better than normal Cheerios, in my opinion. Um, I'll put it right here. See, Go lean, drink lean cereal. Just kidding. Um, haven't tried it. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be down to try that one. It doesn't really look that appetizing, like the marketing or like the product itself. Like the packaging doesn't look that exciting to me. Um, looks like it would be really bland, and it's something you eat to lose weight, and it's gonna be unpleasant to eat. And yeah. Kicks. Bro, I haven't had kicks in so long. I wonder if they still make kicks. Like, bro, that's a throwback. That's like nostalgic as hell. I don't even remember what these freaking taste like, so I can't really even judge it. I'm sorry, but I do remember seeing kicks like on TV and everything, and I think my grandma actually would eat this cereal. But yeah, I have no recollection, guys. So, um, all right, Crave. I think this is the normal original chocolate. Crave is actually pretty good. I love how it's like just a little sealed pocket of like chocolate. And as I said, guys, I love everything chocolate. So of course I'm gonna love Crave. Um, the s'more flavor of Crave is really delicious as well. Um, yeah, Crave is pretty solid, man. Crave is actually a cereal that Crave is actually a cereal like I could see myself buying if it's on sale and I see it at the supermarket, you know. I love me a good bowl of Crave. It doesn't really have that risk of getting soggy too quickly. Um, yeah, it's a good consistency too. Like when you bite into it and you get that like chocolate, it's a good like consistency. You know what I mean? Like it feels good biting into it, if that makes sense. All right. So yeah, we're putting Crave at a B. I feel like it fits in this category the most with the rest of these cereals. I feel like it's on the same tier. Um, all right, Cinnamon Life. I haven't had Original Life, so I'm gonna have to sadly put that one there. But Cinnamon Life is actually surprisingly pretty good. I like how crunchy it stays, even if you have it in milk. And the flavor isn't like overwhelmingly sweet. You know, if you want something like not as sweet that day, um, this would be a good pick for you, you know? If maybe you are trying to stay away from those really sugary cereals, unhealthy cereals, you know, this would be a good alternative. It's probably not like the best for you, but it's definitely better than most of these other cereals on the list. So, Cinnamon Life, just like Honey Bunches of Oats, you know, I have to give it credit for being a healthier option while still tasting pretty good. So, okay, I think this is an Overwatch cereal because I think this is an Overwatch character, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if this is like an Overwatch cereal or something, but I haven't had it nonetheless. Lucky Charms. Okay, how do I feel about Lucky Charms? I hate to frickin' put it on top, like with the other like big shot brand cereals, but I frickin' love Lucky Charms, bro. But do I love it as much as these other ones in the S tier? I think so, bro. I freaking love Lucky Charms. You know what it is, bro? It's all the marshmallows. Like, I'm a sucker for the marshmallows and all the different kinds. Like, when they all come together, you just get a magical, like, masterpiece, okay? It's freaking delicious. I see they've changed up like the look of the leprechaun himself, um, which I'm skeptical about, 'cause I'm so used to like the normal leprechaun I'm used to seeing, bro. But yeah, Lucky Charms is delicious, like the normal pieces of cereal as well as the marshmallows are delicious, like they're frosted nicely. Yeah, you know what to expect when you open a box of Lucky Charms. Like it's gonna be um, that same experience every single time, that same taste you know and love. And yeah, man, it's great with milk. It's great dry. It's a great cereal overall, I think. I really have nothing negative to say about it except it sucks when you get a bowl that doesn't contain that many marshmallows. Like, if only there was a way you could get like a perfect ratio in every bowl of like marshmallows to like normal pieces, because it really sucks when you get just a full bowl of the normal pieces and no marshmallows. Um, all right, Nutter Butter cereal. I haven't had it. I love regular Nutter Butter cookies though. I think those are really delicious, so I think I would mess with this cereal if you're in the mood for some peanut buttery cereal. Okay, Oreos. I remember when these came out, bro. I remember seeing commercials and whatnot on these. I think they're pretty solid, actually. This is another cereal that has the potential to turn your stools a different color. Um, just with like how dark it is. I mean, something that dark and discolored isn't supposed to be entering your body naturally. Um, so I mean, it's no surprise it does something to your waist in that way. But Oreos are freaking delicious. I think they're fire. Like I love the little like beads of like milk droplets on the cereal, or whatever the hell that is. It's like crystallized milk or something on the cereal. But no, it's delicious. I love Oreos. As a kid, this was for sure one of my favorite cereals. I think it might be able to score an A, but I'm gonna give it a high B. High B, low A. Cocoa Pebbles are freaking delicious. Thing is with these Pebbles cereals though, they're so small and like dainty and like there's not a lot to them. Yeah, the thing with these are like they get soggy like really quickly, which I just hate. Like that's a deal breaker for me when it comes to a cereal. Like I just did it with a bowl of Fruity Pebbles where I like let it sit for a little too long. You have to eat it right away, you know what I mean? Otherwise, it just becomes a mess of like soggy cereal. But if you eat it right away, the Pebbles cereals are actually really solid. I love Cocoa Pebbles a lot. Um, I think it's better than Cocoa Puffs if you can catch it when it's still crispy. That window of time is so small, you really have to start eating it right after the milk is poured into the bowl. So, Cocoa Pebbles, I'm kind of indifferent about for that reason. Um, I do think it's better than a C though. So I'm gonna put Cocoa Pebbles on B. Am I gonna put Fruity Pebbles with it? Yes, I am. Just for that reason, if like they held up better in milk, I would mess with them more, I feel like, but they just get soggy too quickly. I can't get past that, bro. I can't get past that. You're better off just eating it this way. For real. Like seriously, try it. Try eating your cereal this way next time. Just try eating the cereal that gets soggy really quickly that way. And it's like the perfect bite every single time. Like the Pebble cereals are just like smaller cereals, just anything that gets soggy really quickly, just pops them in your mouth, followed by some milk. It's that simple. I'm starting a trend. I'm a trendsetter, okay? We're blowing this up. Um, all right, Pop-Tart cereal. Jesus, there's a lot of cereals that I haven't seen, guys. Like they've been going crazy with different like brand cereals. I feel like every freaking breakfast food now has like a cereal. Like fucking Pop Tarts and Chips Ahoy and Cinnabon and Eggos now. I haven't tried that one. And fucking Sour Patch? Like what is that? I've seen that before and that just doesn't look appetizing, bro. I haven't tried that. Will never try that cereal. Like I can't imagine like a sour tasting like candy cereal being any good, so I'm just gonna steer away from that one. Pop Tarts I haven't tried. I'm sorry. It's a pretty extensive list of cereals I have never tried. Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran is freaking fire. Okay, fuck you if you don't agree. Um, just like with a little sprinkle of sugar, like you don't need to do this, but this really makes it S tier. If you just like sprinkle a little sugar over the top of your bowl of Raisin Bran, it makes it so amazing, bro. Like I love the crispiness of the bran with like the hidden treasures of the raisins. That is if you like raisins. If you don't like raisins, you probably won't like the cereal. But I really like Raisin Bran. I've eaten my fair share of it growing up at my grandparents' house. They put me on Raisin Bran actually. Um, I really like it actually. I could go for a bowl right now. But I think it's better than C, to be honest. I think this is a straight B. It's not really A and S material, but I think it's a solid B. I really like Raisin Bran. Um, the crunch is even better. Like the crunch honestly might be an A, but I'm gonna put it on B because of just how similar it is still to normal Raisin Bran. But I love just that added crunch with the Raisin Bran crunch. Really gives a lovely texture to the bite. Um, Reese's Puffs, S, instant, instant S. Um, I mean, guys, how can I not put it at an S? Like, it has the most iconic commercial song. Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. No, like, the thing is, I would much rather take, like, a box of Reese's Puffs over, like, a whole pack of Reese's Cups. Because here's my reasoning. I don't really fuck with Reese's cups anymore because I've eaten like way too many of them in my lifetime, and like just the taste of them, they don't taste the same to me anymore. But I don't think I could ever get tired of eating Reese's Puffs. But yeah, that iconic peanut buttery chocolate taste is just so good when it hits the taste buds. It's just such a good marriage of flavor, the chocolate with the peanut butter. I don't know. I feel like we all agree on that one. Everyone loves Reese's Puffs. I remember they released that like Travis Scott like special edition box that I got one of my friends because he's like a Travis Scott like hype beast or whatever. And I think he still has the unopened box to my knowledge. Reese's Puffs, peanut butter chocolate flavor. Whoever created that theme song, like they deserve a raise. They deserve a Grammy for that performance of that Reese's Puffs theme song. I just feel like Reese's Puffs are such a simple like idea and concept, but they just deliver so well with a flavor profile that's really unmatched in the cereal world. So, what other like peanut butter chocolate cereal do you know of? Like in the market, that's fucking with Reese's Puffs. None. Rice Krispies. I very rarely like eat just normal Rice Krispies like for breakfast cereal. Usually I'm eating it in the form of like, a Rice Krispie treat or something, which probably a lot of you guys are in the same boat, but yeah, as just like a normal breakfast cereal that you would just eat with some milk, I can't really see myself reaching for it over a lot of these cereals. But if we're talking like Rice Krispie treats, those are so dank. Like, if we're talking Rice Krispie treats and like the stuff you can make out of this cereal, it's a different story. But if we're just talking like just a breakfast cereal you'd eat with a spoon with some milk in a bowl, it's gonna score pretty low, bro, to be honest. It needs that marriage of like the marshmallow in like a sticky treat. Yeah, this shit's trash. This shit's trash just as a normal breakfast cereal. But again, if we're talking like all the shit like you can make with it, then it's a different story. It's like a freaking B or A. But Cocoa Krispies, it's a little better. It just gets soggy way too quickly for my liking. Like it's like half a minute until it's like a big pile of like soggy like mess in your bowl. That's like very unpleasant in my opinion to eat. It's just not the experience you want, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. The chocolate one makes it a little better, you know. It's chocolatey at least still. It's a chocolatey pile of mush in your bowl, but yeah, I'm gonna have to put that one as a D. It's a very important factor for me, like having it stay crispy and good. S'mores is freaking good, bro. S'mores is good. Like, I love the marshmallows. I love the pieces of cereal itself. S'mores is pretty freaking solid. It reminds me of being outdoors, in nature by the campfire making s'mores. Um, but yeah, I feel like that's also a good flavor profile to really target after, like the s'mores with the marshmallows and chocolate and the graham taste. Yeah, it's a pretty solid cereal in my opinion. Um, I feel like we don't have enough in A. I feel like this could almost be an A, almost actually. Yeah, we'll put it in A. I feel like s'mores is pretty solid. Um, it's kind of the only cereal in that field with that flavor profile, like of s'mores. Like, what other cereal do you guys know of that's like that flavor profile? There's not many. It might not be the only one, but there's not many. So, Special K, haven't had it. Haven't had it. I'm sorry. My dad would always eat these cereals, but I never had the guts to open up the box and try it. Mini wheats. What the hell is this, like strawberry? I don't know what that is, guys. Tricks. Tricks are freaking fire. They're super nostalgic cereal to me. I love the look of like all the different fruits. That specifically is really nostalgic to me. Um, let's see. Let's compare it to like other fruity cereals. Let's compare it to Fruit Loops or like Fruity Pebbles or something. I think it's better than Fruity Pebbles. Like the pieces of cereal are actually pretty good. They just have like a different taste to them, you know. They're almost like tangier. Um, Tricks, pretty solid. I think we're gonna have to go B on this one. Yeah, that's like the perfect placement in my opinion. B. Yeah. Yeah, I like that all the different pieces like had their own unique taste and you could kind of combine different flavors by playing around with what pieces, you got on your bite or whatever. So, but altogether it was pretty good taste. I'm not gonna lie. I like tricks. Tricks are for kids. Um, all right, what the hell are those? I have no idea what those are, bro. They look like a knockoff honeycomb, to be honest, but look like they're trying to like trick people into thinking it's honeycomb and having them buy it. But Wheaties, I've never ate Wheaties, bro. They're just like frosted mini wheats, except not as good. Um, yeah, my dad had like a bunch of Wheaties boxes, like he would collect with like different athletes and stuff on them. I think he even had like a signed one by somebody. Watch it be worth like millions now, and us like not even know. But but yeah, Wheaties. I'm sorry to end it off on one I haven't tried before. Probably should have thought about that. But here's my finished tier list, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree, or if you think I'm crazy. And try eating your cereal this way, guys. I'm serious. Like with those cereals that get soggy really quickly, like try popping some cereal in, followed by some milk. You get the perfect bite every time. But thank you guys for joining me in another video. I've been thinking about doing a few of these tier lists, just so you guys can gauge like how I feel about certain things. But yeah, I think they're pretty fun. But I'll catch you guys in another one, and peace out.